Cancer rising November 2021 forecast is kind of exciting, kind of weird, but your dating life is causing major interruptions. And it's about like deciding if this shit is worth it, because it looks like could be dating. For some of you who are not dating, it could be just your creative prospects in life, but seems to be taking a toll on you and you're like, is this shit really worth it? If you're excited to dive into this November for your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi there, I'm Maren. If we have not met yet, very nice to meet you in the most likely the final rising sign forecast I will ever be filming in this room. I mean, technically it's my apartment, but I'll be subletting it, and as far as I know, I'll be fucking across the world. So kind of a moment here in the room that I've done all these in for the past 2.5 years. So I am a Western astrologer. I use Hellenistic Greek astrology techniques mainly. I use whole sign houses and the tropical zodiacs. That's how I'm getting to where we're going today. We open up on the 4th with a Scorpio New Moon, a very intense new moon. You are welcome to get the full scoop on the video for it itself, but new moons are new beginnings, and this is taking place in your 5th house of creativity, children, romance, gambling, sex, pleasure, and creativity in general. So because our idea of fun and romance varies between people, I know for me in my 5th house, this is almost always around content and creativity. For someone who is more romantically inclined, it might be a new romantic partner. And with the 5th house activated, generally it tends more towards romance for most people, because a lot of people aren't like creatives in a way, like they're not working based on like constantly having to be fertile with their creative ideas. The 5th house is fertility, just mostly, like that's the most concise way I think to describe it. So a new beginning with 5th house shit could be fun, could be gambling, could be sex, could be romance, could be a kid. If you're not looking to get pregnant, I doubt it, but if you've been looking to get pregnant, kind of a nice thing. Also from the 4th to the 5th, the sun in your Scorpio 5th house will be opposite Uranus in your 11th house. The focus on your 5th house of creativity and fertility will be thrown for a loop based on shocking, unpredictable wild card events coming from groups, friends, and networking. On the 9th, there's a Mercury-Mars conjunction in your 5th house. Mercury is communication, Mars is aggression, and Mars is at home in Scorpio, which strengthens its ability to be constructive. Looks like you could be speaking in like a Wattpad way with this romantic partner that's all I'm gonna say. Or it could be that you're really asking for what you want in a very direct, concise, and provocative way for your creative projects. On the 9th through the 12th, Mars in your 5th house will be squaring Saturn in your 8th house. Now, this is where the complications come up, because Mars in your 5th house does show some turbulence, some up and down, assertive energy back and forth with this partner or this creative project. And Saturn is a planet of restriction and self-consciousness and caution in your 8th house of shared finances. So this person or this situation that you're very creatively involved with could be asking you to spend money and you're like, whoa. It could be an investment of your time and you're like, whoa, this feels wasteful. And overall, you have a voice of conservative caution ringing about based on what this situation is coming up as. On the 15th to the 16th, the sun in your Scorpio 5th house will be square Jupiter in your 8th house though. So at the same time, this person is giving you opportunities to make more money, have more connection, and be more creatively sustainable with your projects. If this is not a romantic project, but if this is not a romantic person, but a creative project, that the person or the project is opening up financial opportunities, but you're wondering if things are too risky and you're wanting to slow things down. On the 16th to the 18th, Mars in your 5th house will be opposite Uranus in your 11th house. Looks like this effort and energy you're putting into romance or creativity is also leading to very all of a sudden events with your friends. Maybe they're like unhappy, maybe they're unsupportive, maybe they're trying to surprise you and it's just all over the place. Then on the 18th to 19th, we switch gears a bit, and Venus in your Capricorn 7th house, lovely transit second half of the month for love and relationships to be long-term and committed, will be trining Uranus in your 11th house. So this committed relationship is actually helping you out with new friends, new networking, you being in the right place at the right time. Like this person's opening up opportunities for you, which is really great. And then on the 11th, we have a Taurus full moon, an ending, a culmination, a high point of letting go in your 11th house of groups, friends, and networking. On the 27th, there's a Sun-Mercury cazimi in your Sagittarius 6th house, a download of information, of clarity, clarity in your 6th house, which is taking care of physical health issues or maintenance, coworkers, and pets. The 6th house is the shit you have to do the shit that you want to do, which is usually involving taking care of health issues or diet and exercise, or coworkers or your pets. On the 28th to 30th, we end with Mars trining Neptune between your 5th and 9th houses. So the effort that you're exhibiting with creativity or your romantic partner is helping you achieve dreams for traveling or getting into an educational path that you would like. So it's a pretty sweet ending to the month. If you have any thoughts, predictions, or comments you would like to leave below, feel free to. I love hearing from you, and yeah, let's move on to the tarot now. Cancer rising tarot card for the month is the Four of Swords reversed, and this is usually a card of laying down and calling rest or calling a truce. The figure's like laying down around all these knives like they're fucking tired, and with it inverted, it shows that you are not slowing down, you are not resting, you are not yet ready to forfeit. You were like, let's fucking spin this shit crazier and life come at me. If you enjoyed this, I would appreciate a like, a comment, a subscribe. Helps out in the algorithm nowadays, which is weird and sometimes on my side and sometimes not. So all the help we can get, I will sit here reminding you. Some people say smash the like button. That sounds a little aggressive for me. Say, feel free to tap. Whatever. I'll see you next month wherever I am, so take care.